Hey guys, I'm Nisha Homi and welcome back to my channel. So, a lot of you have asked me how I maintain my cast iron cookwares. So, today's video is all about how I maintain my cast iron cookware. So, this tawa has been used to make a curry, and when you leave it like this, within 3 to 4 hours, rust like this will start forming on the cast iron tawa. So, you need to make sure that rust does not form on the cast iron pan or tawa you're using. So each time after you use the cast iron pan or tawa, you need to season it. Now this is my cast iron kadai. After washing this kadai, this was kept upside down. Never keep the cast iron upside down after washing it before seasoning. So when you keep it upside down, rust will start to form. Usually when I use my cast iron cookware, after washing it, I make sure that I season it. So today I'm going to show you how I season it. So I'm going to wash and rinse it a couple of times to remove the rust. And then I'm going to add in some diluted dishwashing soap. And with my scrubber, I'm going to scrub off the rust. Okay, now there is no rust in the cast iron kadai. I'm going to keep it aside. Repeating the same thing with the cast iron pan also. Add in some diluted dishwashing liquid, some water, and use a scrubber to remove the rust. And then rinse it a couple of times. Next I'm going to turn on my gas stove. Place the kadai on it. So each time you use your cast iron cookware, you need to make sure that it is completely dry and then only you can season. This is the method I prefer. I like to heat it up and dry it out. I'm using a cloth to wipe the water and allow the kadai to get heated up. And once the kadai is heated, turn off the flame. I like to use gingerly oil, also known as sesame oil, to season my cast iron cookware. So I'm adding in little bit of sesame oil. And take a tissue paper and just fold the four sides like this so that it comes to form like a balloon. And then carefully just spread the oil all over the pan. Remember that the pan is very hot, so try not to get your hand burnt. Make sure you season the handles and even the underside of the tawa or kadai. So this is how I season my cast iron tawa. And I'm going to keep this aside and allow it to cool down completely. So I'm going to keep this aside. Now I'm heating up the cast iron pan. Just wiping off the excess water with a cotton napkin. And I'm going to allow the tawa to get heated up. I use cast iron cookware a lot in my daily cooking. Sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I may forget to season. Today also I forgot to season the cookware after using it, and when I remembered that I have not seasoned it, it has already started getting rusted, and I thought I'll make a video so that you guys also can get to know how to season cast iron tawa. It's all about taking a little extra care when you're using cast iron tawa. Cast iron cookware helps in retaining heat. Your food gets cooked really fast when you're using cast iron cookware. Especially for roasting and all, it's very easy. The food gets roasted very quickly. Another plus point is that cast iron cookware helps in better iron absorption. So need any more reasons not to use cast iron cookware? Okay, now the pan is getting heated up. I'm going to turn off the flame. Add in some sesame oil. I'm using the same paper napkin, just lightly greasing the tawa. Make sure you grease the sides and the handles and also the underside of the pan. Okay, now both my cast iron cookware is well seasoned. I'm going to allow it to cool down completely, and then only I will store it. And when I use it the next time, I'll just simply rinse it in water. I will not be using any dishwashing soap when I rinse it before using. Since it is well seasoned, this cast iron will have a non-sticky surface. This is the same technique I use to season my dosha tawa also. So guys, I hope this video is helpful. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye bye.